urgent real-time Bitcoin fork. Okay, I'm going to use the S&P 500. This is stocks to show you that we are bullish. We're going to go really, really high. We're going to beat last year's top. We're actually going to pump higher than last year's high. So we're going to hit all-time highs and then go even higher than that. We're just going to get super, super rich. So that is the urgent real-time Bitcoin forecast. Crypto is going to pump more than this. Stocks are going to pump about, what, 30%, 40%. Crypto is going to pump 700%, 7,000%, 7 million%, something insane. You don't believe me? Look, I love going back to this tweet. Why? Because of this chart. This shows you how much money you can make if you just buy the bottoms where we did. These, by the way, I didn't draw these little green triangles. They're automatic for whenever we buy and sell for our clients. And we bought the exact bottom, as you can see, near $1,200 for Ethereum. And guess what? We sold the exact top. And this is how much we buy and sell for our clients. You don't think they make a shit ton of profit when we're scalping this entire range, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and at 10x leverage? Literally, if this is 30% and we only bought here and we only sold the top at 10x, you're looking at 300%. But you add in all the buying and selling and buying and selling, it's just ridiculous profits. So going back to this, I'm going to explain to you why we're bullish. You can kind of, if any of you guys know TA, you immediately know this is bullish. But let me go explain this to you for the rest of you guys. If we're bullish, first of all, cut to the chase. You see this here? Doesn't this look like it wants to be a, yes, inverse head and shoulders? But if we're bullish, we always skip the right shoulder. Ta-da! So what I'm telling you is that this right shoulder, this one dip here, that's not going to happen. Because if we're bullish, look at any bull market chart. Any bull market chart for any year or any month, you always skip the right shoulder if we're very bullish. This should be, if we have one more dip, it's going to be free money for everybody to go, oh, we're super bullish, and then everyone's going to jump on the plane. What's going to happen here is that we're going to pump so far, so fast, that everyone's going to go, holy shit, I got left behind again. I sold the bottom again. And that's just the nature of the starts of bull markets. And if this goes up 30%, like I said, crypto is going to go 10 times higher, 100 times higher. You're going to make $1,000, it's going to become $100,000. Because it's going to give you $100,000 profit, or whatever I said. Okay, now let's analyze this structure to show you why we're going to go and pump. Obviously, you know the fundamental reasons, because of BlackRock and because of China, Xi Jinping, and Pfizer and all that. I've explained that to you. Go to youtube.com/c/Bitcoin Fund Manager YouTube. To find all the videos, which is probably just this channel. I'm going to upload this video to multiple channels, but I just told you the URL of the major one. So go to this main channel and you'll find the fundamental explanation as to what's happening socio-politically. But here you can see this line. This line is an over-under line. Doo-doot, doo-doot, doo-doot. See that? Doo-doot, doot. And again, doot. We're hitting this line from the top, hitting it from the bottom, hitting it from the top, hitting it from the bottom, hitting it from the top, and then the bottom. Eventually, this line, we leave this trend. This is a major trend. But see, it's not just this line that I'm trying to break here, because we've broken it. What's to say that we're not going to pump up and then go underneath this line again? This big, long line. I'll tell you what's to say. Watch. Part one. Ta-da! We've already been rejected under here. If you notice here, we have a broadening wedge. It's like a triangle that's slightly broadening, right? It's a really long wedge that gets narrow here and it gets wider there. But we've already been rejected down here. So the downside, everyone's saying, hey, anything that's lower than this line is going to be rejected. Bam, it's just, we're not going to have any of this. As soon as we go underneath this line, it's just buy, 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 buy. Even if we come close to this line, it's buy, 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 buy. Oh, came close again, buy, 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 buy. Here, this is a super buy, buy, buy. And then now it's like, hey, I'm not even going to try and come close to this line. Look at this gap between this price and this line. We're not even trying to touch this anymore, and we're already starting our buys. So this shows you that this downward trend is over. Rejection here and incompletion here. We're not even touching this line. In order for us to go underneath this line, you always have to touch the line. You see that? Doesn't that make sense? In order for you to go underneath the line, you have to touch it first. In order for you to go under the water, you have to touch the water first. I mean, that's just like common sense, right? I'm not telling you astrophysics. You touch the line, what's going to happen is you're going to go lower. You touch the line, what's going to happen? You're going to go lower. And since we went lower this time, we went lower than the low. And then now, since we got rejected, we're not touching the line. Guess what? If we're not touching the line, we're not going to go under this line. If you're not going to touch the water, chances are you're not going to go under the water, right? Imagine the swimming pool that you're trying to get inside the swimming pool without touching the top of the pool. That's kind of impossible. So bearish scenarios where we dip even lower, canceled. X, canceled. Hard to do this with one hand. But what about the bullish scenario? What makes me say we're going to go pump this high? Isn't that ridiculous? Wait for it. And bam. Isn't that nice? You see this? Didn't I just tell you? I just explained to you. If we touch the line, we're going to go lower and touch the line again. If we touch the line, we're going to go lower and touch the line again. If we touch the line, we're going to go lower and break the line again, and we broke the line. If we touch the line, we're going to go lower and touch the line again. If we touch the line, we're going to go lower and then touch the line again. These are simple rules of large numbers. These are large numbers where and you're like, well, how do you know these rules apply? It's like rules in nature. Just a natural phenomena that always happens. If you have a classroom with more than 20 people, there's always going to be one guy that's an asshole, one guy's going to be an asshole, one guy's going to be a bully, and one guy's going to be the class clown. It's like, it's impossible to avoid that rule, right? But it happens every single time. It's a natural law. Well, there's a brand new class with 30 new people. Is that rule still going to apply? There's always going to be a class bully, always a class clown, and always going to be some kid that's the class moron or the class smartest teacher's pet. It always happens like that. And this is the same way. Hits the line, breaks the line. Hits the line, gonna break the line. You know by how much? I'll show you. Bam, there's that inverse head and shoulders you've been looking for. And this time, since it's big enough, we are going to get the right shoulder on the macro structure. We're just not going to get the right shoulder on the micro structure. This right shoulder is not going to happen. Isn't that amazing? Woohoo! Awesome. Relevant. Anyhow, with all this pumping, you're literally only going to make 30% of your money. If you really want to make 300, 400, 100% your money, you're going to need to do this. You're going to need to buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, buy here, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and use leverage to make even more money. You can make, look, from $1,200 up to $1,600. That's literally only 30%. It's not that it's kind of a whoop-de-doo. 30%. If you put $10,000 in, you made $3,000. Big deal, right? But whoop-de-doo. You made $3,000. But if you want to make if you want $10,000 to become $100,000, now that's a big deal. That's an actual deal. $100,000 from $10,000. You're gonna have to buy and sell, buy and sell, buy and sell. You know where I tell you how to do that? Not on YouTube. You have to go to bitcoin-signals.org, get your weekly private membership. And I'm going to tell you exactly where to buy, where to sell, and this is how you join. You just follow these 3 simple steps. This is our Ethereum address where you send your membership. This is how much membership costs. And by the way, this number keeps going up as we make our clients more money, as we make our VIP Telegram room more money. This number just about doubles every week, every 2 weeks. But if you sign up now, you get this number locked in for 9 weeks, at least 9 weeks. So don't let this price escalate on you, and then you have to pay a higher price. But whatever price you end up paying, it's going to get locked in. We're not going to keep raising prices on our members. We're only raising prices on the people that are not members. Once again, relevant. let me brag about one more thing. And this is what we did for our Bitcoin Signals members, bitcoin-signals.org members. Again, relevant. Oh, let me show you why. Look at this. This is DC, Doge Chain. We bought here and everyone was pissed off and bitching because they lost about 30% of their money on this dip. This doesn't look like a big dip, but I mean, down here it is a big dip. We lost 30% of our money and then we sold right up here. We sold right up here and that was 800% profit. 800% profit in not months, days. Look at this. Look, it was just the 21st of October to the 27th, 28th. So about 1 week. Literally, it only took about 1 week. 1 week to make 800% your money on just one coin. That's not counting all the other coins that we ended up. Yeah, just go here. This is my Twitter. If you want to, here, OTC_Bitcoin. I show you all the, and our community members do too. Our community members will upload all the money that they made, and I just retweet all of it. So, relevant. Get rich.